All right, so it's Sunday night. We are getting ready to put fresh bait in the trap. Tonight we are going to move it to a different location because we've had no luck. And I don't know how long this is going to take before we hopefully get lucky, but we're going to keep trying because we need some relief. I cut some fresh brush to disguise it with, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so I've cut a bunch of brush from back here that is fairly substantial so we can disguise the trap. When we set the trap on Friday night, I grabbed some random stuff out there. It kind of wilted quickly. This is a little more substantial. Hopefully it'll hold up and we can hide it better. And we'll just see how it goes. We're gonna go back out. I'll put this in the gator. We're gonna rebait the trap and then we'll go out front and set it.
All right, so now we're taking out yesterday's bait?
Yep, we're gonna undo this, which is not gonna be the easiest thing apparently, because I did a good job of tying it up because we didn't want the fox to run off with it, but apparently I did a better job than I needed to, because that's alright. We're almost there. Catching foxes isn't fun.
I feel like we're just fishing for foxes at this point.
We are. We really are just fishing for foxes. Okay. So this whole let's not put our human scent on the trap, because foxes are not only annoying but extremely smart. Takes the challenge to a whole new level. And I have a farmer friend of mine who shared with me this weekend when I was talking about our problems that honestly it's probably not as important to worry about our scent, because these foxes have been harassing us, for lack of a better term, for I don't know, well over a month. 2 months, maybe? They know our scent. I'm out in the field, I'm around the chickens, I'm in the tractors, I touch everything, touch the fences, touch the gates. They're not afraid of us anymore. But what we watched, what we tried to learn from other trappers, this is what we do, so we want to try to get the best result. So we want to try to do all the right things. And we're going to take this down, set it, see what happens. Alright, so what we're going to try tonight is we're going to set it along this fence line. We know where the fox is going into the field, which is directly across the driveway from here. What we don't know is what part of, is he coming in the driveway? Is he coming up along this fence? Whatever. So we're trying to move it around and do different things, and hopefully we know he's coming in here, and I have evidence that he's exiting in the back. It's not going to do any good, obviously, to set a trap in the back after he's already gotten a chicken, because, well, he's not interested in what the bait is. So we're just going to lay some of this stuff around. I think that I cut plenty of it. just make it look like it doesn't stand out. Hopefully. Doesn't stand out to me. I don't know about a fox. And then we're going to take the camera so that we can monitor and again, this is a cell cam, so it will send me a picture roughly within about 10 to 15 seconds of it taking it. I will have a picture on my cell phone. So I think that's pretty good. Hopefully that will do something, and let's see what happens. Hopefully it's a good night.
All right, so third time wasn't the charm. Maybe fourth will be.
We have not had any luck with capturing a fox. Just kind of disappointed, but to be honest, we don't know what we're doing, so
Yeah, not
I
a
don't
clue.
really know what to expect.
So you said you heard back from the trapper today?
I did. He's going to get with me later in this week.
Oops. Oh, where are you going?
And see, you need to go down there and do your part. Anyway, apparently he got tied up on some kind of job involving alligators. Didn't get back with me on Friday like he had said he would. Not the end of the world. Was a little disappointed, but again, yeah, life happens. So, but he reached out to me today and said that he would come out later this week and evaluate our situation and try and come up with a plan and offer us some help should we choose to decide to hire him. We still have no idea what that cost involves. Never had to hire a trapper before, so we don't know what we have to look forward to. But we do know we need some relief.
We do.
So the foxes are winning the war currently, and that has to stop. Okay, so we are moving it tonight. The first night we put it over a little bit further over in the front near the road. Got nothing. Last night we moved it over, put it along the inside of the fence of our entrance, and we got nothing. But what we did get was a picture of the fox essentially just walking in our driveway. Maybe if we close the gates, they won't come back. I don't know. So anyway, what we're going to do, because we know that he's crossing right here, we're going to set it up. That was a fox that just screamed. I don't know if the audio picked that up or not.
That was a fox?
That was a fox. So anyway, we're going to set it up over here. The reason we haven't done that yet, because we do know where they're crossing, and we have known that, is our fear is getting it outside of the fence with the bait is going to drive our livestock guardians wild. We're at the point that we're going to have to take that chance. So we're going to set it up here. We're going to camouflage it a little bit. And again, we're going to set a camera on it so that we know. I don't know. honestly how much the camouflage is going to help. This dude has been around for a while. He obviously knows the layout. But,
Kind of covering the opening a bit.
yeah, I want it to disguise it, but I don't want it to interfere with it closing.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I really wish we could close our gates again, but unfortunately, we had a delivery driver that hit one of our double gates and has rendered it unusable. So, and we did not catch them, so we don't know who did it, but it was obvious it happened when someone was exiting the property. But anyway, we can't close our gates currently, so. But I think we've got the camera on well. I should be able to trip it, hopefully. Maybe not. It may still be on its time delay. But yeah, let's see what happens.
So it's got us standing there.
Yeah.
So it knows that we're there. All right. I guess we got it in the right spot.
Absolutely. Alright, so it's time to do the final check on the brooder. As you can hear, fans are still running. This is about 9 o'clock and it's Florida in June, so it's warm. Alright, so we can't film the thermostats in here because they are LED and it gets all funky. But looking at them, we are still around 85 degrees in here. So the fans will continue to run for a little while. We're going to refill some waterers and some feeders and get everybody set up for the night. Alright, we'll do it for tonight. We will come back and do the same thing in the morning. Okay, so we're headed over to what I have named the south driveway, which is mother-in-law's driveway, to set the trap for the fourth night?
Yes. Fourth night.
Fourth night.
Fifth night.
Fifth? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Fifth
lost
night.
count.
Yeah. Fifth night.
So we're going to try to see what we can do. We've done exactly what we've been doing with no results. Kind of seems redundant. Although last night we did catch a possum in the trap down front. I was a little disappointed with that, but it was a big possum. And he ate the entire thigh, bones and all. There was nothing in the trap except possum when I found it this morning. And we took him off and released him on his happy little way, hopefully to go live a happy life somewhere else. And that is not our target critter, so we don't have a problem with possums here. I was really surprised to catch one. Possums and raccoons are not something we typically have problems with, so I was not expecting anything like that in our trap. But anyway, we dealt with that. We've got the trap baited with fresh KFC thigh, original recipe. Okay, so I was in the field at 4:30 this morning. The fox had already been in and dug on our chicken tractor. I had 5 different pictures of him leaving the field with my chickens in his mouth. So I stayed out here hoping he'd come back, and he did. Unfortunately, when he did is when our dogs decided that they would activate, and before I could try to do anything with him, they scared him off. So of course we moved the tractor because that's what we do every day. So I'm going to come a little bit further down, hoping I find that sweet spot that he likes to try and cross the fence, and we can entice him with some KFC instead of some of our chicken.
You saw it walking essentially right up the middle of the driveway this morning, right?
It was. I was up there at the corner of the fence with my night vision looking down, and it was walking straight up the middle of the driveway. And because I don't have, I'm using a shotgun. We're in an area where a high-powered rifle just isn't an option. We have neighbors and things. So I had my shotgun and I had my handheld night vision. So I was trying to swap over and get in position without moving. Was trying not to breathe. I'm not a hunter. I don't work well with all this stuff. But it continued to walk towards me, so I was trying to be as still as possible. And just as I got things ready and it was getting closer and I thought I was ready to take a shot, the dogs charged and barked, and it moved. It was not totally afraid. It stepped just to the side of the driveway and stood there for probably 15 or 20 seconds, and the dogs would not let up, and then it darted off across into our neighbor's field. So I'm hoping for better luck tonight. I don't know. I don't have any idea how to disguise a trap. I feel like it being in the middle of the driveway is probably not disguised enough. But it was literally walking straight up the middle of the driveway towards me.
Well, let's give it a shot. I mean, it's all we can do. And until you actually hear back from the real trapper, at least we're doing something.
Yes.
We're trying.
And we don't have a huge following yet, but any of you guys out there that are watching that know anything about this stuff, if you've got suggestions, please comment. I will take any and all advice because we have to stop this. We are bleeding chicken right now.
We are indeed.
This is what we're going to do. We'll see what happens. All right, so we got us a new trap today, bigger than the one we've been using. Hopefully it improves our odds. But that's going to do it for this video. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one for some more fox catching fun.